Here's why you play Freya, the Valkyrie in the EXP lane. First off, she has insane sustained damage thanks to enhanced basic attacks and shielded combos. She's a tower breaking machine in the early to mid game, making her a serious threat when split pushing or taking objectives. Freya excels in extended fights with her ability to constantly reset her skills and maintain pressure. Her shields and crowd control also make her a strong duelist and lane bully. However, Freya tends to fall off in the late game compared to other fighters or skilling heroes, and she's very vulnerable to crowd control, especially when trying to commit to a full combo. Freya's passive, Power of I don't know what is this. Each time Freya casts a skill, she gains a huge attack speed boost for her next 2 basic attacks, which can stack up to 6 times. Each basic attack also gives her a stack of Sacred Orb, which is required to repeatedly cast a second skill. This makes her very effective in prolonged fights and allows for a rapid skill chaining. Freya's first skill, Leap of Faith, leaps to a chosen area, dealing damage to enemies and pulling them toward her. This skill is great for initiating fights, disrupting enemy positioning, or chasing down fleeing targets. Use it to get close to squishy backliners or isolate targets. Freya's second skill, Spirit Combo, slashes in a target direction, gaining a shield and dealing damage to enemies, slowing them briefly. She can recast the skill multiple times by spending Sacred Orbs. On the third cast, she performs a leap and smashes the ground, knocking enemies airborne. This is a bread and butter combo for both damage and survivability. Freya's ultimate, Valkyrie Descent, enters Valkyrie mode, gaining a large shield and enhanced basic attacks that become ranged and deal splash damage. She also gets max stacks of Sacred Orb, letting her unleash her combos instantly. Use this to initiate fights, dive backlines, or win 1v1 duels. A typical skill combo for Freya is to activate her ultimate to gain Valkyrie state and full Sacred Orb stacks. Jump in with your first skill to pull enemies together, then spam your second skill while weaving in basic attacks for max damage and shield uptime. Moving on to builds, I usually build Tough Boots, Sky Piercer, Blade of Despair, Sea Halberd, Endless Battle, and finally Malefic Roar. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Freya in my opinion is Inspire, Flicker, Purify, or Vengeance. Inspire is for boosted basic attack damage during fights, Flicker for flexible engages and escapes, remove CC and keep up her momentum, and Vengeance for added defense during dives or team fights. Freya shines in sustained battles, making her a strong counter against durable but low damage tanks like Uranus and Glue who can't quickly escape or burst her down. However, she struggles against fighters with high mobility and burst potential like Guinevere and Martis, as they can easily dodge her combos or interrupt her chain attacks. Freya also pairs well with frontliners who have reliable crowd control like Bellaric or Katokacha, who can lock enemies in place for her to punish. As an EXP laner, Freya is best played aggressively in the early to mid game. Her damage output is highest when she fully utilizes her Sacred Orb stacks and basic attack boosts. Don't waste your ultimate unless you're ready to commit to a full fight. It's the key to unlocking your full potential in a brawl. During laning phase, use her first skill to pressure squishy matchups and deny them farm. Her second skill lets her trade effectively thanks to her shield and crowd control. In team fights, position yourself to dive backlines when your ultimate is active, and make sure to alternate between skills and basic attacks to maintain attack speed and orb regeneration. Lastly, always be mindful of enemy crowd control, as once you're locked down, Freya can't do much more. Play smart, pick your fights, and dominate the lane before your power falls off.